Let's move on here with the first email today. And the first email today comes to us from Mindy Baumgardner, who writes, after seeing your review for A Star is Born, I went to see it with my friends and just loved it. That's awesome, Mindy. I was really surprised how good Lady Gaga was in it. So some friends of mine sent me this story that Lady Gaga may be up to play Ursula in the Disney live action version of The Little Mermaid. That was my favorite movie growing up. Do you know if there is any truth to this? And how do you think Gaga would do in the role? All right, thanks a lot for the question, man. And Ray's image of Lady Gaga as Ursula. So yes, there have been this story going around lately that in the last 24 hours or so, that Lady Gaga may be up for the live action Little Mermaid role of Ursula. Now, on one hand, you may think, well, that sounds ridiculous because Ursula is this like really big creature and that's not Gaga. But remember, there's a lot of the movie Ursula's in disguise as this really sexy girl. So, I mean, there's a lot. There's great musical numbers with Ursula, all that kind of stuff. You know, Ursula is this really flamboyant character. What is Lady Gaga if not really out there and flamboyant? There's a lot of reasons to think that this could be actually a very good match. It could be a very good match. But here's the thing. Before anybody gets too excited about the notion of her playing Ursula in the live action Little Mermaid, understand where this story came from. It really is just a rumor that didn't come from Variety or Deadline or anything like that. It came from this fan site, the Diz Insider, which is basically a Disney site, and they were running the rumor. And even they themselves claimed, they don't claim who a source is, they don't claim anything of that. They just said, hey, this is a rumor that we've heard that this is happening, blah, blah. Now remember, this is the same site that I guess a number of months ago claimed that Zendaya was going to play the lead role in The Little Mermaid. She was going to play Ariel in The Little Mermaid. And that clearly has not come to fruition, so there's that. So really, this is just something at this point that should be chalked up to a very unsubstantiatable rumor. This is an unsubstantiated rumor coming from an obscure site that doesn't name a source or even the neighborhood the source comes from or anything like that, and they're saying it's just a rumor. So take it as that. Look, could Disney be looking at a Lady Gaga for something like Ursula? Absolutely they could. Especially with the big success that she's having right now with A Star is Born. She's going to get a lot of awards buzz for A Star is Born. So they totally could. And look, Disney is taking this Little Mermaid live action movie very seriously. They already have some very big heavyweight talent attached to this Little Mermaid thing. You got Lin-Manuel Miranda, who of course is the mastermind behind Hamilton, did a lot of music for Moana and a number of the other things. He's going to be in Mary Poppins. He's did a lot of the music and is going to be in Mary Poppins here pretty soon. He's doing the music. All the reports say that Gary Marshall is going to be directing this. Of course, he's directing the upcoming Mary Poppins, and he won Academy Awards for Chicago and a number of other films as well. Here's the thing. They reported like almost a year ago that Gary Marshall was Disney's choice to direct Little Mermaid. There were reports, I believe, out of Deadline that they offered him the job, but it's never been 100% confirmed. That's why I put the question mark beside his name there. But it looks like at this point, Gary Marshall will probably end up being the director of this. He may or may not, but we'll keep that in mind. And also you got the writer of the screenplays, Jane Goldman, who wrote like X-Men Days of Future Past, Kick-Ass, Kingsman: The Secret Service, like all that kind of stuff. You've got real heavyweight Academy Award winning talent here lined up behind this thing. So on the one hand, why wouldn't Disney go after a Lady Gaga for something like this? So it makes sense to me. It would be a fit for me, but most likely this is a story that is simply not true. We'll have to wait and see, but I think it would be a pretty cool fit if they did do it. Let's see what happens. What do you guys think about it? Will you guys be up for Lady Gaga playing Ursula in A Little Mermaid? Jump down to the comment section below and let me know your thoughts. All right, let's go on to email number 2.